What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Lesser Athletes. My name is Chadwell, and today, like always, another interesting video for you here on the channel. Today is my 2024 Bad Blood card predictions. Feels like we got the official card. Kind of sad it's only 5 matches when there was kind of like 7 to 8 matches that kind of had some build up to potentially happen. But we're here. We're here. The final stretch. Let me first throw 2 things out the way. One, I'm kind of shocked we didn't get a Gunther, Sammy, Jay, Braun rematch, whatever it might be, kind of matchup for Bad Blood. But still, whatever. 2, I'm actually going to go to Bad Blood with the Lesser Athletes guys. Going to have a kind of like, not vlog, but more of a live reaction type of video as well. So make sure to check that out on the channel. I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to be an amazing experience, honestly. Make sure to check that out because I'll release it the day after. And man, oh man, I'm excited. If you didn't know, it's a 12-hour drive to Atlanta, and a boy like me is driving there because we need a car, and we're not renting a car. So 2024 Bad Blood. Yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel to go see it. Other than that, let's just get started. This is probably one of the most stacked cards by far, in my opinion, when you look at these PLEs, because I think maybe this is a little bit biased, but we have one of the most legendary tag team matches. We have a Hell in a Cell match for the first time in a while. We have a great feud in the Liv Morgan. We have another potential feud that I'm about to talk about here that I'll talk about why I just call it great feud and not something else in a second. And then we have a rivalry that we've been needing and knowing that was going to happen because of somebody turned, which was Damian Priest and Finn Balor. So let's get started with Nia Jax and Bayley. So here's the thing. There's a lot of question marks with a lot of these matches. If this happens, then this changes the thing. If this happens, then this changes the thing. Let's get started with Nia Jax and Bayley. So let's first talk about the road to get here. I thought what was going to happen was Bayley and Nia Jax were going, or sorry, Bayley and Naomi to get into this match were going to get disqualified by Nia Jax or Tiffany Stratton to make it a triple threat. I thought it was going to be Tiffany Stratton, and then it's going to screw over Nia Jax, make it a triple threat. Then that means that, what's it called? Tiffany could cash in because it's a triple threat and like actually hit them without disqualification on the match. I thought that was going to happen. Instead, we didn't get that. We got Bayley again, which is a very, very, very interesting point here because I don't think that if they were wanting to just let Nia retain, they would have just, in my opinion, gave Bayley somebody else. I think, or gave Nia Jax somebody else. I don't think that it made 100% sense for just Bayley and Nia Jax part 2 at Bad Blood. That's just me. That's just my opinion. I feel like there's a bigger story to that. So let's talk about the winner. I think Nia Jax is going to be the one taking the dub here. I don't think there's a chance that Bayley's the one taking it here. The only way I see Bayley winning this is if she wins it and then Tiffany Stratton cashes in. So now here's my second prediction. Let's talk about the cash-in situation. What is going to happen, and do we see a cash-in? In my personal opinion, in my biased opinion, I want to see a cash in. I want this to happen in front of my eyes. I want to see Tiffany Stratton cash in. Do I think it's going to happen? Oh, and in this channel, we do it by confidence level. So, of course, my confidence for Nia Jax, it goes by who we see first is by confidence level. Nia Jax, I feel 85% confident that she's going to win this matchup. So, do I feel confident on not Tiffany Stratton cashing in? I'm going to say more like 60-40. Because here's the reason. Did I think 100% Judgment Day was going to turn on everybody SummerSlam? Not really. I mean, when you really looked at it, there was subtle hints throughout the months. But there wasn't really that much leading up to it. There's a lot leading up to this. I think Tiffany Stratton has literally looked like she is going to kill Nia Jax. And I bet this SmackDown coming up is going to look even worse. I feel like something's going to happen there that's going to kind of give us the indicator, yo, this is going to happen. So, with that in mind, I feel like it should happen. Do I think that they might tease it and then they wait a little bit? I think that's a great opportunity as well. But I think that, you really cash in when a Charlotte Flair is fighting to build that, Charlotte Flair potential, but maybe it's Charlotte Flair coming back. Maybe that's what's the big thing that's going to happen is Charlotte Flair's back and Bayley or Tiffany Stratton just won the gold for Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair to happen. Or maybe it's, Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton next. And Tiffany Stratton beats Nia Jax. And then, Charlotte Flair returns from there for, the Royal Rumble. Whatever it might be, this is going to be a wild outcome. No matter what, there's going to be some shenanigans with the money in the bank briefcase. Oh my gosh. That's going to affect this match. Up next, we have Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. This is another interesting one. I think this is when my confidence level from an 85 drops to like a 65, 70-ish. I think that this feud has, first off, not been justified. They kind of have been disrespecting it, but it's probably going to be a trilogy, so we're good. I think that Damian Priest has first off, he's beaten the Judgment Day, but then Finn Balor in the whole Judgment Day has been destroying Damian Priest. So that would make you think, okay, Damian's going to win. But I don't think that's the case. I think Finn Balor wins this match. And I think the reason why is because we're going to get a trilogy off this. Damian Priest is going to be that babyface that's still going to climb to come back and randomly destroy a Finn Balor and going to just keep growing. And I think they need to build up a Finn Balor. Finn Balor doesn't look as amazing as what we thought he could become. So I think that babyface that's trying to reach for the gold like they always do is what's going to happen. And I think Finn Balor is just going to plain win this match, with some Judgment Day shenanigans. I think there's going to be people involved. I think there's going to be, maybe Jey Uso comes out. Probably not. But something's just going to happen. I just truly believe that. Up next, we have CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre for a Hell in a Cell match. I have them here, not in the end of this, because it's probably going to be the main event, unless, potentially a Bloodline versus Roman Reigns and Cody's the main event. And I just want to say this, if that is the main event, they have something crazy to unpack, because there's no way, truthfully, with Triple H knowing to listen to the fans, if they don't have anything planned for that, like if they truthfully just don't have anything that's crazy planned for that, then the Hell in a Cell makes a lot of sense. If they do have some stuff that's crazy planned for that, which I'm pretty sure they have like a choir and everything for Cody Rhodes. So they do have some stuff crazy planned that like The Rock, Hikuleo, something like that. Then it makes sense to put it at the end. That's just my personal opinion. I want to see Hell in a Cell be the end match. But if they have crazy plans for it, then I will understand them going for something else. So, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, Hell in a Cell. I've said this before that I think that they're going to make CM Punk win his first feud. I don't think that's not a popular opinion. I'm going CM Punk here. I think Drew McIntyre is somebody that is going to be good no matter what. I think we all can believe that Drew McIntyre is going to be fine and is going to be one of the good heels that gets destroyed or destroy people randomly and just be a good heel in general. CM Punk, on the other hand, with his first feud back, this will certify him, make him really look strong as a threat. That's the thing. I'm more like 70 or 65, 40 or 35 on this one as well. That's where I'm at right now. I feel like CM Punk is probably going to win this match. Up next, we have Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. Talk about shenanigans. This is probably the biggest one that could have all the shenanigans in the world. First off, you have now Dominic Mysterio in a shark cage above the match. Crazy enough. So I wonder if, something happens there. I feel like Rhea, no matter what, should win this match if there's no shenanigans. So for Liv to win this match, there's going to have to be some shenanigans. I've said before that I feel like Rhea Ripley has to win this match, because if Rhea Ripley doesn't, then she's not valid for a rematch against Liv Morgan. I still stand by that, but at the same time, I've been thinking, and I kind of come to the realization that if Rhea Ripley wins this off Liv Morgan, then this feud is kind of just done. There's not really anything else with this feud. With that being said, I feel like we're probably going to see then a Rhea versus Liv Morgan at Survivor Series to finish it off, to finish this feud for good. And that's where Rhea wins it. I think that's where we're heading towards it. And so I'm thinking Liv Morgan is going to be the winner here. Now let's go through all the different scenarios Liv Morgan can win. 1, Judgment Day, just getting involved, screwing her over, something like that. I also want to say that I thought that it would be kind of weird if Damian won and then Rhea lost, or Rhea won and then Damian lost, because it doesn't kind of work like that. I like the dynamic of them both losing to make this Judgment Day look strong. I think that makes a lot of sense. It doesn't matter. Let's go through these dynamics of how could they win. Number 1 is Judgment Day shenanigans. Number 2, what are the odds the shark cage somehow, some way either falls off, gets out, like a pole gets hit off of it and it hits Rhea Ripley? What's the odds of something happens where Dominic Mysterio's cage, just something happens and Dominic's either out, or Dominic somehow interferes still with Rhea and destroys her and screws her over? I think that's a good possibility. The biggest possibility that I have said nonstop that I think is going to happen, I've been calling it for a while now, Raquel Rodriguez is going to come back for this PLE and cost Rhea Ripley. Align herself with the new Judgment Day, be the brute strength against a Rhea Ripley, has literal beef against a Rhea Ripley, is friends with a Liv Morgan. I would love it. I love Raquel Rodriguez. I've always thought that she deserved a title shot, deserved to grow. You cannot tell me that's not a fire ending to this, and I think that would be something that would still give us some hope for Rhea Ripley, because she just has the odds against her still. Up next, we have Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. The last prediction. Here's the thing. How could you, as just a viewer, a promoter, whatever it might be, tell me that Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, one of the greatest tag teams of all time, could not beat Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu? You'd probably say, with shenanigans. Here's the thing. I think, story-wise, it doesn't make sense for Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns to win. So with that being said, I think we're going to get a Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu win. Just being so truthful. I think that's where we're leaning towards. How do we get there? I think, of course, if this is at the end, then maybe there's a surprise big return. If it's Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, I think possibly we're going to see, maybe a KO and Randy turn on Cody, screw him over, and that's the thing that's like shocking. Maybe it's a Roman realizing that Cody's weak and screws over Cody, accidentally hits Cody. Maybe it's Jacob Fatu and Solo getting bloodline help. What I probably think happens is like a Hikuleo comes and makes the numbers look better. I think then because if Roman wins, and technically isn't he like the tribal chief? So I don't think that he can do that. I think that's going to be the whole thing for War Games. So I think it's going to be Roman recruiting people to go against Solo, who just beat him, and just keep on growing that narrative and happen at War Games. Now, it's really just how do they win? I think that's the biggest thing. I'm going to say 40% confidence on this, because it's very hard to tell me Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns wouldn't be like an insane tag team to not destroy these two, truthfully. But I do think that Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns is probably where we're going to be going at. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Make sure to check out my video for Bad Blood. I'm very excited and happy for it. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.